Um, Welcome everybody. I'm going to get started. I've got to let people in at the same time because some people are late. Um, my name is Marty DeGarmo. This is Onpassive Nation Zoom. Uh, we're a group within a company called Onpassive. We've been with the company for about 16 months now. A little bit about ourselves. My name is Marty DeGarmo. Like I said, I'm here with my business partners, Mike Ellis and Dan Street. Been working together maybe 6-7 years now. We've done many different businesses, and yes, we can market, and yes, we have. But the problem we were falling into, especially for us, maybe some people don't care, but we did, is we could bring people in, but we couldn't bring them with us. So we make a little money and they make nothing. And I hated it, absolutely hated it. The last business we were in, we had 4,000 people opt in, and nobody could get anybody, and nobody was helping them. Did we want to? Yeah, that was a goal. In fact, I told people, oh, we're going to help you. Then I realized I can't duplicate what I've done in 10 years in 15 minutes. And what you're going to find today, Mike's going to explain, give a presentation. You'll find that in this company that we found, which I've been looking for 15, 16 years, it just didn't exist until about 2 years ago, is this company makes it even. Everything in this company is duplicatable, every bit of it. Why? Mike will let you know. It'll really just think about the core things. If you were invited here by someone else and you like what you heard, get back to them. We got all the info. We could choke a horse with the info we have. We will never, ever pressure anybody to do anything. We're here to share. My marketing hat has been going for 16 months. I share and tell people what it's about. If they like it, boom. So anyway, let me introduce Mike Ellis, my business partner and friend. He's going to give you a short story about what this business is all about and how it can impact you. Mike, let her rip. I'll mute myself.
Okay, Marty, I appreciate the introduction, and I want to welcome everybody here to this Zoom, this webinar. And the people that have been here before, they've heard what I'm going to say. This really is for the new people that perhaps you just came into Onpassive and you've joined, or perhaps this is your first time here. You haven't joined Onpassive yet. And really, this presentation is for you. And I'm going to talk about some really extraordinary things that are happening online today that will affect you in a very personal way. I want to start with one of the products of Onpassive. And I can't talk about the product specifically because it is proprietary and this is an open forum. But this product, as we look at it, as Onpassive launches to the world this year, 2020, just this product alone, and there are 30 other products beside this, and I'll talk about those in a little bit, but just this product alone, I believe, will bring in 1 or 200 million people into Onpassive, primarily as customers. And as you listen to what I'm going to say, you're going to understand how that's going to impact you personally. And obviously, you've got to be able to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. And we want you to have the ability to take care of that bottom line, to take care of that residual income, so that as you move forward, you can actually start thinking about taking care of other people in your family, people you know, people you're associated with. So as we look at Onpassive, what I want you to do, I want you to think about a company. And what if this company did several things? To start with, what if this company, as you came in and you started to participate, it was self-funding. You started to build your business, it was self-funding. And what does that mean? It means you will come in, you will pay once, you will never go out of pocket again. I like that. I really like that idea, not having to go out of pocket again. What if this company, as you came in, they were actually going to force you to be successful? Again, what does that mean? They're going to force you to make money. I can tell you, I really like that one. Anytime someone's going to force me to make money, they just found a new friend, believe me. What if there was a company that as you came in and was building your business, they were actually going to help you build your business? How are they going to do that? They're actually going to drive traffic for you, get good qualified eyes in front of what you're doing. People will come in, love it, join and pay. Driving traffic is probably one of the hardest things we do online. And anytime you can find help doing that, you want to take it. And if you can find a company that will drive traffic for you and build your business for you, man, that's a no-brainer. What if there was a company, as we get to the customer side, that treated their customers like royalty? And I don't mean just give them lip service like traditional companies do. What if these people, as they came in and used the products of this company, and these products they're just stellar, they're cutting edge technology, they're the best of the best. So the customers will come in, they'll love the products, they'll come in and pay a monthly fee, and they won't have a problem doing that. But what if this company did a few more things? What if these people, as they came in, paid for the product monthly, over time, the cost of that product would go down? Over time, the cost of that product would be zero. I can tell you, if those two things happen, this company will never lose a customer. But what if they took it another step? What if, as these people came in to use the products, these customers, price went down to zero, and then the company started to pay the customer to use the product? I can guarantee you, because the product is superior, they're going to love it. But when the company starts paying them to use the product, they will never leave. If you can find a company that does those four things: self-funding, forced to be successful, drive traffic, customers royalty, you want to jump into that company with both feet, because it will change your life. It will change your bottom line. Today, those things have become a reality in Onpassive. This is so cool what Onpassive is doing. It is a revolutionary company that is doing things that have never been done online before. These things that we're talking about, they haven't been done online, they haven't been done offline. What they're doing is they're here for you and I to actually take care of those financial burdens that all of us have. I want to talk about Ash Mufareh. Ash Mufareh is the visionary, the brain trust behind Onpassive. Onpassive is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence, informational technology. Ash has developed all the tools on Onpassive, and there are about 30 of them. He has done this with his tech team in Bangalore, India. They are 200 strong, growing every day. These people are the brightest of the brightest. And everything that these individuals produce for Onpassive, they are proprietary. They're built from the ground up. And again, they are superior. They are new, brand new technology, cutting edge technology. And you won't find anything like this online. Onpassive, you will only find it in Onpassive. And as we look at what Ash was thinking about as he developed Onpassive, his original thought in his mind was, how can I build a company that can take that initial 97% of people that come online and fail for whatever reason? And most of the time they come on, they work very, very hard, but they just can't get over that hump. And what Ash had in mind was to build a company that was made for you and I. So as we come online, we are forced to be successful. And that was his goal as he developed all the tools of Onpassive. And the tools of Onpassive, to start with, they started with an automated marketing platform. And this automated marketing platform has all the tools we use to market online. And Marty, Dan, and I, we've been marketing online for 12, 15 years, and we use all of these tools. And these tools range anywhere from a server to a autoresponder to a page builder to a funnel builder to a communication. All the tools we use online are on this automated marketing platform. And again, these are built from the ground up. They are cutting edge. People absolutely love them. There are more tools in Onpassive as Onpassive launches to the world, but primarily they started with the automated marketing platform. And again, the tools of Onpassive, because of how good they are, They will bring people in masses. And again, as we think about Onpassive, the first illustration I did, think about the volume that's going to be coming into Onpassive, because it is going to affect you directly. So as we look at Onpassive, how do we all come into Onpassive? Today, there is a position. It is the founding position. It is an early bird position. And what it does, you come in, you pay the $97, that's what it costs. You lock your position in Onpassive, and you lock your position in the pay structure. That second one is really, really important for you to keep in the back of your mind. You lock your position in the pay structure. This is all the $97 does. It locks you into Onpassive, it locks you into the pay structure. From there, you have the ability to build a team before Onpassive launches to the world this year. That's really, really important too. So as we look at Onpassive, we look at them launching to the world in 2020. How are we all going to come into Onpassive as it launches? As Onpassive launches to the world, we as founders will come into Onpassive. We will come into Onpassive as customers first. Onpassive has decided to pay us with a 3x forced matrix. They are a full bore corporation. They can decide to pay us any way they want, and the way they've decided to pay us is with a corporate matrix, 3x forced matrix. That means that there are 3 people at the top. Everybody else that comes into Onpassive goes top to bottom, left to right. So as we come into Onpassive as founders, we come into the corporate matrix, top to bottom, left to right. We will all have our own independent matrix within the corporate matrix. I hope that makes sense. As we come in, there are 4 membership levels in Onpassive: 25, 125, 250, and 500. As we come in, we will have to come in as customers and pick a membership level. In each membership level, there is a product package. So if you come in at 25, there will be a series of products in there that you can come in and use. Same with the 125, 250, and 500. You will come in, pick a membership level. Again, it does not matter which one you pick, 25, 125, 250, or 500. You go in your back office, you click a button, and then we will all become independent resellers of the IT products. What does that mean? It means that we can get paid in the 4 different streams of revenue: 25, 125, 250, and 500, the 4 membership levels. So as you come in and you click the button, become a reseller of the IT product, Onpassive can now pay all of us. That is the process we will go through to get into a position to take advantage of everything that Onpassive has to offer. If we look at the $25 level, let's say you come in at that level, there will be people landing in your team. How is that going to happen? Well, it can happen by you bringing in additional people, but it's also going to happen in the automated marketing platform. There is a tool, is a traffic tool. Onpassive will use that to drive traffic for all of us, and people will land on your team, in your team, below you. You will get paid for all of those people. There are no qualifications. I really love this. Once you're in and you can be paid, whoever lands on your team, you get paid for, period. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything else except watch those people come in and get paid for them. Now, some of these individuals are going to come in at the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 4th level. They're going to do that for a couple of reasons. Number one, they want the product package in those levels. Plus, they want to be in all 4 streams of revenue. As I look at it, I'll come in at the 9th level specifically for those reasons. I want to use all the tools of Onpassive, and I want to be paid for every revenue stream in Onpassive. So what happens if you're in the $25 level and someone comes into the 125 or the 250 level? If they come in at the 3rd level, they have to come in at all 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. That's a total of $400. That is a monthly fee, but those fees will come out of the proceeds we make with Onpassive. You pay once, you'll never have to pay again. But what happens to the money in the 2nd and the 3rd level if you're not there? Again, this is one of the things I love about Onpassive, because they're here for you. That money will never be taken away from you. As you get over into the 2nd and the 3rd level, if there's money in there, you can put it right in your bank. So it is going to stay there until you get there. There could be $10,000 in the fourth level. It's yours. That will never disappear. Now, how are you going to get over into the second, third, and fourth level? You can pay and get over there, but you can also wait until the proceeds are available in those levels. And if you click a button in the back office, again, you click a button, Onpassive will do that automatically. And you will move over to the second when the proceeds are there, the third, and the fourth. So everybody that comes in at that $25 level eventually will get over to the fourth level. That's a $900 monthly fee. Yes, it is a monthly fee, but again, those fees will be taken out of the proceeds of Onpassive. Very, very cool. You will pay once, you will never pay again. I absolutely love that. So let's say I'm in the first membership level, and let's say I build that out 10 levels deep within my matrix, within the corporate matrix. If I build it out 10 levels deep, that's 88,500 people. I know that sounds like a lot of people. It is not. I'll explain that in just a second. But if I do that, that's about $100,000 a month. Now, those individuals in that first membership level, they will be forced to go to the second, the third, the fourth. I do not have to duplicate that again in the second, third, and fourth. They're just going to move right over to the fourth level. As they come into the fourth level, that's a $2 million a month income. Now, I tell you that to show you just how powerful the compensation program is in Onpassive. The compensation program is as powerful and revolutionary as Onpassive itself. And again, it was made for you and I to replace that residual walk-away income that we're all looking for. Very, very, very powerful. What is going to happen to all the founders in Onpassive coming in, paying the $97, and over time, and I'm not talking about a lot of time, over time, you are just going to get to that place where those financial burdens are just taken care of. So I want to talk about the numbers before I give it back to Marty, just very, very quickly. Again, it's all about volume. We're doing a Zoom today, and Zoom is very, very popular throughout the world right now. It is a communication feature. They let us do webinars. As we look at Onpassive, they have a communication module. This communication module will literally change the ecosystem online when it comes to Zooms or Skypes or anything else like that. And as we look at this, because it is revolutionary, because the technology is cutting edge, as we look at Zoom, Zoom does about 200 million Zooms a day. I do not know how many people pay for Zoom. It's a ton. It's millions and millions of people. As Onpassive launches to the world and we look at this one communication modular, again, this is one modular within Onpassive. I believe that it will take the majority of the market away from Zoom. We're talking about millions and millions of people. Now think about that in terms of you locking your position in the pay structure of Onpassive, and what that's going to do for you. Again, all these customers, they come into the corporate matrix, top to bottom, left to right, whatever way you're looking at, and they fill the corporate matrix. And as you lock your position in, all of these individuals are going to be coming in underneath you. So you look at the communication module. You look at the module I talked about as we started with 100 or 200 million people coming in. What is that going to do for you? And in the end, that's all that's important. How is this going to help you initially? I know you will help people as you start to make money, you take care of those financial burdens, and you start to live in abundance. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. So you can get to that point where you're starting to think, you know, I have more than I need. What can I do outside of my own little circle here to help the people down the street or around the world? That will happen, but initially, let's take care of that bottom line for you. The last thing I want to talk about is traffic, because without traffic, nothing works. And Onpassive is just a genius about driving traffic. And I want to tell a quick story that happened about 4, maybe 5 months ago, and it really is telling. Onpassive decided to test their traffic sources. And Ash Mufareh and his team, they said, okay, we're going to test our traffic and we want to see how quickly we can bring in 1 million opt-ins. Just how long does that take us? Does it take us a day or a week or a month or a year? So they started to test their traffic. And the really cool thing about Onpassive traffic, it's like a spigot. They can just turn it up or they can turn it down depending on how much they want. And they turned this dog up. And they got 1 million opt-ins in 4 days, guys. That is absolutely unbelievable. When Marty, Dan, and I heard that, we were just flabbergasted. We went, holy mackerel, are we in the right place? And the bottom line is, yeah, we're in the right place. Here's the thing about their traffic that they drove 5 months ago. They were not using artificial intelligence, AI, which is part of Onpassive. They have a module. It is an AI module. It will be run throughout Onpassive, including traffic. And it'll take that traffic down from 4 days to 2 days to 1 day to 12 hours. And think about it. Again, it's all about volume. If they can drive 1 million people through Onpassive in 6 hours or 12 hours, how does that bode for us as founding members? And I know we're giving you a lot of information right now, but as you think about the volume, your head is going to explode. And as you think about those 4 things I talked about initially, self-funding, forced to be successful, drive traffic, customer is royalty. You are in the right place at the right time. Onpassive is launching in 2020. You have the opportunity to come in and let us help you get in a position to take care of everything in Onpassive. And as we do that and Onpassive launches to the world, there are going to be a lot of happy campers, not only on our team, Onpassive Nation, which I think is the best place in the world to be right now because of what Dan, Marty, and I do, because of what our leaders do, because of how we build. Really, really some cool stuff. But Onpassive overall, it's just going to change your life in ways you never thought possible. Marty, I'm going to hand it back over to you. You and Dan cover anything I missed, and if not, we're more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. Marty, go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much hard to follow up with that. Anyway, yeah, I kind of want to throw a different view of what we're talking about. I mean, I want everybody to imagine if Jeff Bezos from Amazon asked you, hey, 15 years ago or 12 years ago when he started Amazon, knowing what you know now, hey, would you like to be part of this? And we'll share in the wealth. I don't know anybody in this planet that would say no. No one. And he did not start as a unicorn company. He started and created a unicorn company. This company on launch day or that week will be a unicorn company. It's a big deal. And you could be part of it. And let's face the facts. It's an easy number. It's easy to figure out. If I meet 100 people, I know there's a good chance that 97, 98, or even 99 of them have worked online and they haven't made a dime. In fact, they lost money. And the big reason, let's make it simple, they can't drive traffic, right? Most people cannot drive traffic. You can buy a solo ad and you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know where the leads are coming from. You can go out and pay for email marketing. You don't know where they're going, how you're getting paid. This company's going to do all that for you. Now, a lot of people say, well, why would they do it? Because you're paying them. We're paying them to do what we don't feel comfortable doing or we don't have the skills to do it. It's that simple. And if you say, well, $900 a month, oh my God, I can't pay that much. You're going to pay one time, whether you start at 25 or the top level, one time, and the rest of the money will come from the profits that have been created from the thousands and thousands and millions of customers that come in. Then you might ask yourself, well, they're going to go sell all this stuff. No, it's not as hard as it sounds. The products that they have are already on the market, but they're better. There's no limitations. They're user friendly. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to even try to figure out how Zoom works. You get in, they're going to make it simple. There's no limitations where, okay, you can have 100 people, but if you want 200 people, it's going to cost you $80 more. And if you want 300, there's another $150. And then you go to Aweber where you want to do an autoresponder, and that's $200 or $300 to get a half decent list. Think about all that. They're going to do all that for you. You're going to be a pro on day one. They're going to drive everything for you. So it's like owning part of a Walmart. You know, do I buy everything at Walmart? No, I buy what I need. But would I like to get paid from everything that is bought? Of course. And that's what we're saying here in Onpassive. You can be part of that company. As things grow, you grow with it. It's a beautiful, beautiful concept. And like I said, myself, Mike, and Dan, we got the ugly side of marketing where you can't help anybody. I got sick and tired. We can't bring anybody with us. Tim Dillon can't go with me. Frida can't go with me because I can't duplicate what I'm doing. I can't. I tried. It was a fiasco. It was a nightmare. So this is beautiful. This is why we did it. So now I know, because I like marketing, I know the benefit is every time we market and bring somebody in, it's spillover for somebody else. It's a beautiful feeling. You can't beat it. And we have a lot of people here doing this. And keep in mind, I'm going to emphasize this. You could get in this business and you do not have to recruit. Zero. Get that out of your head. I don't like the word recruit, and I don't really like marketing. I share this business. We give you all the info you could possibly want. And if you ask for more, we'll give you more. I'm not selling you on anything. I don't want to be sold on stuff, and I don't like selling people on stuff. I like sharing it. Do you like it? Yes, boom. But if you're online to make money, you get all the information that is available here or by somebody here you know, and you don't do it, get offline. If you're online to make money, get off. You're wasting your time. I've had people approach me, friends. Hey, I got a new business. You won't believe it. Look at my website. I looked at it. It's a beautiful website. 3D, there's things flying around. It's like state-of-the-art website. I go, yeah, but who's going to see it? Oh, people will love to see it. Yeah, maybe they will, but you have to bring them there. And last thing I remember, you couldn't get anybody. You couldn't do traffic. Are they teaching you that? And you could just hear the phone got real quiet because he realized he jumped to another shiny object and still doesn't know a darn thing about driving traffic. It's not his fault. He just doesn't know. So I'm saying, get the facts, get back to the person that brought you here, because myself, Mike, or Dan are not in here to take anybody. We have many, many people on our team, thousands. What we want is we want to help everybody here grow a team. I'm going to turn it over to Dan, and then we'll ask for some questions. Let me say one thing, though. If you would like to participate in this or ask a question or give some input if you're a leader in here, put it in the chat so I can unmute you, because instead of me just unmuting people and they're not ready, I'd rather you let me know you're ready, and then I can unmute you. I'll look in the chat. Dan, take it over, buddy. Take it over.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay,
Yep.
Good. Well, you know, Mike and Marty pretty much covered everything. I'd just like to touch on a few more things that that we looked at when we were actually investigating this business. And these are things that all of you new people here should look at as well. You want to make sure that the company has real products that have a real value, okay? So important to look for, I mean, you look at Onpassive and they have the proprietary products, they have patented products, they have AI products that have never been seen before. And we honestly believe that it's going to change the way we communicate online. The next thing is the leadership. Of course, we looked into Ash Mufareh, and we actually developed a relationship with Ash over the last 16 months, and we evaluated his character. But it's very, very important that if you're looking at another business, that you look at the leaders of that company, and you make sure that they're authentic and they're transparent, and that they have experience, that they know what they're doing. They've done this before. Are these people that you're following, have they even done this business before? You know, that's very, very important. And then as Mike went over quite a bit, you know, we talk about the pay structure. The pay structure is a key element in anything within any company, but with Onpassive, it is very unique, and we're very fortunate to have that. And one of the things you got to look at is that we are going to be getting residual income from all of these customers. We will be a customer, but we will be independent resellers of this product, of all the products, and we will be getting a little piece of that pie from every customer that comes in, and it's going to be massive. It's going to be more than we can possibly imagine. I think Mike alluded to that. And you want to have, as Marty said too, unlimited potential. You don't want a cap being put on the amount of money that you're going to be able to earn. Some of these companies out there that I've been involved with, and Marty and Mike have been involved with in the past, they put a cap on it. They say you can make up to this amount of money, and that's not good. It's unlimited. It's to infinity. You make as much money as you or the company. It's absolutely unlimited, and that's what Onpassive is all about. So Onpassive is checking all of these boxes. Then the other thing is you don't want a company that is in debt. You want a company that's debt-free, and Onpassive is debt-free. They come into this thing, and it's being financed by Ash Mufareh himself. And so that's very, very key. They're not going into this thing in debt. And he hasn't even used any of the $97 that all of us founders have paid into this thing. Another key point is any business, and these are check boxes that we looked at before we got involved in this business. When you join a business, you want it to be global instantly, 100% global business instantly. You want it all over the world right away, 100%. Otherwise, you might have connections in some part of the world and they can't do the business. And you can't market. It limits your marketing. So that's pretty much all I have, other than the fact that we are not embarrassed at all to say Onpassive is the business that we have chosen. And in other companies that I've been involved with that have failed, only that 3% becomes successful, and I've been part of the 97% that didn't. I was embarrassed. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have the traffic. I had to recruit to make money. I had one leg going, binary. I had one leg going to the moon, and I had to try and keep up with it to even get paid. And that's how a lot of these companies operate. The pay structure with Onpassive is unbelievable. And we would like you, any of you that are new here today, to just make sure you get with the people that brought you here. And oh my gosh, get all the details, get a full appreciation of what this company is all about, because it'll change your life. Okay, Marty, Mike, anybody?
Fantastic, Dan. Fantastic. I'm going to add Red Redford. I think he held his hand up. So, Red, you're on whether you like it or not. Hold on.
Hey, how you doing?
Wonderful.
I'd just like to touch on a couple of things, actually, Marty, Mike, and Dan, if you will. As you well know, I've been part of Onpassive for a long time now, 2 years or so. Now, most people, when they join any business, not necessarily Onpassive, but anything new, their mindset on when they join is hope, right? They all join with hope. So they hope that what they are joining is what people are saying. They hope that the pay structure is exactly what they are thinking it might be. And they're hoping that maybe they're not going to make the same mistake again of what they've made many, many, many times down the line. The one thing I will say to all you new people here is hope does not come into this one little bit. Okay, like Dan has just said, and everyone else has said so far here, the information to give you, the new person here, the right credentials to make an educated decision is all there. So you don't have to hope for anything, because at the end of the day, you ask the question, you get given the facts are there for you to make the right decision. So you're not sticking a cross in a box and hoping that this is the right decision, okay? You're not hoping that, oh my God, my $97 is going to be there again. You know, I hope. No. get the right facts and figures. They're all there. Nobody's hiding anything. And you will sign up. I can guarantee it, you'll sign up, because at the end of the day, you do not need hope for this business. It is exactly what they say it does on the tin. We are now very, very close to the launch date, and we really do hope that you will be part of this fantastic family that is Onpassive Nation and Onpassive. That's it from me. Thank you very much.
Red, as always, thanks, buddy. Red's from good old hot Spain. I got a couple hands up. That's good. Put your hand up if you want to chat. I'm going to go to Viviana. Let's hear her. Okay. Viviana, what do you got?
Well, I was just thinking about all these platforms that are online. We have Facebook, we have Google, Zoom. What's the other one I was thinking about? Oh, Amazon. all these different platforms, right, that we use. And who doesn't know these platforms? This is globally, people know, and they use these platforms, but they don't get paid to use them. And they're also a household name. So Onpassive is going to be a household name. People are going to be using all these all the tools that are on Onpassive, and guess what? We get paid to use them. So it's a great opportunity for those who see the vision and who want to be a part of this. You can financially help yourself, and you can help others. So that is so great.
Viviana, thank you, as always. I got a hand up here from Mr. Paul Angus. Paul, let me unmute you, buddy. Hold on. Should have unmuted you before I clicked that button. There it is. Okay, buddy.
Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hope you can hear me fine. I'm very excited to be here. I'd like to cover two things, if I may. I'm going to do it as quick as I can. One is trust, and the other is value. If we look over the years, I'm 61. Now, I was involved in network marketing for 40 years ago, 1980, when I joined Amway, and then I went into Herbalife, and they're both great companies, and they're still here today. And I got good leadership and things like that from them. But in the early days, when we had jobs and we were trying to get people into a part-time business, people would look at those businesses and go, well, yeah, maybe I don't know that I could trust it. And yet here they are, 40 years later, they're still doing billions every single year. And with what's happened this year with the pandemic, people are losing their jobs, and they're losing their jobs by the thousands every day. So what's happening now is, if I said to someone, do you trust your job? They go, no. So now it's had a complete swivel round. It's gone in the opposite. Now we're offering people a secondary or part-time income. It's the home-based business they're now trusting and not the job, which is a complete turnaround. If you said to someone, do you trust your job? No, you could be out of a job by Christmas. Well, the good thing is Onpassive is going to be launching by Christmas. So as bad as it is 2020 for what's happening, it's going to be a great year for us. And in the job world, today's the 22nd of the month. And in reality, there's already people out there that can't wait till the end of the month because they've got no money. There's too much month at the end of the money, and they're waiting for another week till they get paid so they can do something. But with Onpassive, we're going to get paid daily. Can you imagine what that's going to do for families when they say, well, I've got money coming in today, or there's some more money coming in tomorrow, more money on Wednesday? It's something that people aren't going to experience. And the last analogy, so there's trust there. There's trust in what we're doing now, which is just fantastic. The other bit is value. Now, there's a lot of things on the market, and yes, some of them work, some don't. And I equate that value to a used car lot, as you would say in America. What do you see if you go into a used car lot on the window of the cars? What do you see, Marty?
The price.
You see the price, okay? $15.95, $22.95, and it's the price on the window. And you go in there to get a car, and you start haggling and the price comes down. What does that really do? It lowers the value of the car, and it means the car really isn't any value. It's just, that's what it is. Now, you look at that, I look at that compared to some of the businesses online. You look at Onpassive. You go into a Bentley dealership. What do you see on the window, Marty?
A big
Nothing.
price. No,
Nothing. There's
you're
no
right.
price.
There's no price. That's right.
There's no price. You go into a prestige car dealership like a Bentley or a Porsche or something like that, a Maserati. There are no prices on the windows because they don't discount. To be a founder in this fabulous business is $97. We don't discount. We've got 4 pay structures from $25 for $500. We don't discount because we pay luxury commissions. We come into Onpassive, you open the door, you get inside that Bentley, you can smell the leather. This is what we're doing. When on a used car lot, we are the premier of home-based business, and that's how I see it. It's taken 2.5 years to get together. Hey, if you want good stitching in that leather, you'll wait the time, and this is what's coming for us. So we've got the trust now around the world, not a job, Onpassive, and we've got the quality. With the products that we're going to see, we're going to show the quality. So thanks ever so much for your time, guys, and looking forward to the future.
Outstanding, Paul. Outstanding. And by the way, I wouldn't know the price of a Bentley. I don't go on Bentley car lots. But anyway, maybe I will. But no, you're right, 100%. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have a hand up here from, let me see. It keeps jumping around, so it's hard to get it. Tamal Stephen, I'm going to ask you to unmute. Hope I said that right.
Okay.
Hello, you got the floor, buddy.
Yes, I'm so grateful to have joined this business, and I'm just grateful that Brother Thomas he has been so grateful and so caring about me, like joining this business, and I've never seen such a business like this, whereby I've found good people, like people who have hearts that care, like some people to have what a future, like me who is in Uganda, and like the situation in Uganda is not good, like people don't wish good to others, but I'm just grateful that I've met people who are like you in this business. And I'm so really blessed just because of one person, Brother Thomas. Like I was somehow desperate. Where am I going to like get a future? Where am I going to? Cause where am I like going to be? And maybe Brother Thomas just came as an angel to save me. Cause I was here and then I have some kids that I take care of. And how am I gonna go this through pandemic disease and such? These kids fall sick, they need what to eat. And so it's like kind of starving in Uganda here, but I was so really blessed, and so like somebody gave in up for me. And he gave me the light. Still have not gained anything in this business, but I still have a future and have a hope that it's not gonna stop here. Because at this age that I have, like I haven't given birth to any kid, but I still have that heart of taking care of kids in Uganda here, because things are not good. But I'm just so really blessed, really blessed. I don't know how I can even say it to meet such people like you in this business. And what I can all say and what I can say all about this business is like because I'm gonna spread this in Uganda, like to many people here in Uganda think like this, because they have been like really lied, and someone puts in his money and he ends up losing everything. But actually this I know, and I really trust myself that I can spread it so that if I've got a chance, another person can get this chance too and uses it, just in case is like getting down, but still this business will encourage him and maybe says, okay, I have my business, so he doesn't have any pressure or what, but what he has to put in mind is that there is a business behind him that is supporting him. Now, just like me, I was soon losing hope, saying, no, let me give up on kids because I have nothing to feed them. I have nothing to give to them. But actually, when I got this business, I'm gaining more strength, and believe that this business is real and it's gonna give me a future that maybe I hope for and long for. And so that's why I'm not. I've disturbed my friend brother Thomas. I'm sort of talking him out so much in my comments, but he has been a good person to me. I don't know whether he's listening, but I know he will get this information. But I'm just really so blessed because I was losing hope. Finally, an angel, like he came in as an angel to save me and put me out of the mouth of how can I say it, out of the pit. And so just like I'm given enough strength to keep it in mind that I'm even if I'm to suffer, because there is nothing that you can gain without putting in or suffering. So I just have it in mind. It's right now that I go through this, though the kids are not happy, though the kids are not good. I know one time is going to come and a day is going to come and everything is going to be okay with them and with my future. And so maybe that's all what I can say, just to say that I've met such good people like you. Yes, those are my words.
Thank you very much. Very good. I'm glad it helped you, and I'm glad Onpassive was there for you. Very good.
Yeah. Yep.
What do I have here? Sean Cyrus, you should be unmuted. No, we can't hear you. I know you're there.
I'm here. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah. I hear you now. Go ahead, Sean.
Okay, perfect. Well, just wanted to say good afternoon to everybody here. Good day. It's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. I know we have a lot of new people in here today. Usually on Saturdays, it's open for new people, but I have a message I wanted to share with the leaders today. What I wanted to briefly talk about was leadership and understanding the exercising leadership, practicing good leadership. Just like when you guys remember one day when we all were excited long ago when we got our driver's license and we were told that it's not a right, it's a privilege. It is a privilege and an honor to be a leader in Onpassive. So get that through your guys' heads, first of all, as leaders. Meaning that we have a responsibility to exercise, and listen to me carefully, a heightened level of discipline. Okay, that's our job, to exercise a heightened level of discipline. So, meaning we are the example. It doesn't make sense you can invite the world and invite anybody, but if you're not exercising what leadership truly is and setting an example, it's kind of a waste of your time. So I didn't want to go too long on this, but exercise a heightened level of, I challenge everyone to exercise a heightened level of discipline when it comes to your business, even when it comes to your life. I'm not perfect, obviously, none of us are, but with Onpassive, this is something that we probably all have never had before. And I know we haven't launched yet, but we will soon see that this is something that's never happened to us. So they always say, and there's a saying that, insanity is continuing to do the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. This is something new. So act new in terms of meaning, exercise a heightened level of discipline. Be prepared to welcome Onpassive into your life, because this is something new to us and we also need to act accordingly. It doesn't make sense to continue the same habits and all that stuff. You're gonna get the same results, guys. So that's all my challenges for everybody today. One, understand it's a privilege and a responsibility to be a leader here, and also understand that with something new coming into your life, you need to practice and exercise new habits. So that's all I got for you. That's a great great, great honor and a pleasure to be here. And I love you guys. Every week I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. So love you guys, man.
Sean, thank you as always, buddy. We're getting close to the hour. I'd like to stop it after an hour. I still got people joining the meeting. Eric, I unmuted you. You wanted to have something to say. Go for it, buddy.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say for 97% of the people that are here are just like me. Worked hard, never had any success. Been in and out of marketing since 1997. As soon as I saw Onpassive, it was like something inside me said, this is the real deal. So I just have a quick question for the 97. Would it be easier for you to just keep doing what you're doing and ignoring this and stay part of the 97% that's not successful? Or would it be easier to really look into Onpassive, see what it's all about, and give it a shot? That's my question, and that's all I got.
Very good, Eric. That might be all you got, but that's pretty powerful. Uh-oh. I don't want to miss Frida. Frida's got her hand up. I got to get Frida in or I'm in big trouble. So hold on 1 minute. Frida, go ahead. I just sent you an unmute. There you go.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, great. I have a little trouble with the mic on this laptop. But I just wanted to say that everybody here in this group are leaders and they will help you in any way they can. It doesn't matter if you're not in my group, if you're in somebody else's group, that doesn't matter. We don't compete with each other here. We are work together to help the whole. So don't feel like that you can't do it. You have lots of help. You have found your family here. And I always have to say,
You're break.
rocks.
Okay, thanks, Frida. You broke up a little bit, but thank you. We got the gist. Thank you. Last one. Then we'll close it down. We'll be right in an hour.
Are you there, Marty?
Hold on 1 second. Clifton Ebersold. I haven't heard from him for a while. I'm glad to hear from him. I sent you an unmute, Clifton. You should see it on your screen.
Okay.
Sorry. Do it again, Clifton.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Awesome.
You're upside down, but we can hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm upside down?
Yeah, that's okay. You look cool like that.
Well, ever since my stroke, I have felt upside down, but I'm doing much better nowadays. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, fantastic.
But everybody's done a great job. I just wanted to point out to everybody that may be listening or wondering about this worldwide opportunity, do they have the support staff? And the answer is absolutely yes. They're in the process right now of hiring hundreds of engineers and support staff over in India, because that's one thing I was wondering about, because this will be a worldwide, global type of opportunity. So do not miss this if you're at all interested in making a great income from home while helping out thousands of people. Thanks, Marty.
Thank you, buddy. I'm glad you're doing better. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm going to unmute. I keep forgetting I have the mute thing. I'm going to unmute Mike and Dan if they have anything else. And we're going to wrap this up. We did it in an hour. I'm so proud of myself.
Hey, Marty, let me add one thing before you wrap it up.
Yep.
The new people that are here, as you study the compensation program and what Onpassive is, whatever comes into your mind, whatever you want to make, whether it's 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 a month, understand because of the volume of Onpassive, what's going to be happening in the next month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Whatever you're thinking, I want you to multiply it by 10. And you're going to be getting close to where Onpassive is. So the numbers are absolutely astounding. Continue to explore it. And obviously, if you have any questions, Marty, Dan, and I are here. The leaders of Onpassive Nation are here. And yeah, get excited. Your life's about to change. Go ahead, Marty.
That's cool. My man, Dan, anything?
One more thing for the new people here. I think that with most companies, you have to bring in so many people in order to get paid. Just keep in mind, you don't have to, there are no qualifications. Mike highlighted that earlier, but we talk about a 3 by infinity force matrix. Well, you don't have to bring in 3 people. You come in as a founder and you come in at a $25 level and you don't have to do anything else if you don't want. So there's no qualifications. All right. So don't think you have to bring in 3 in order to get paid. Just doesn't happen. Okay. That's all I had.
Very good. Okay, I'm going to close this out, and I appreciate everybody that showed up. I asked, we have this every Saturday, same time. You're invited to come back and bring a guest. We want as many people. I mean, my goal is to try to help as many people as we can before launch. The more we get involved, the more people that have a chance. So anyway, thank you very much. Thanks for everybody's input, and I'll see you all next week. And if you need anything from us, get a hold of us. I'm going to put a link in the window for Onpassive Nation. Most of you know what it is. You could join the group and get caught up on stuff maybe you want to know or find out about. But remember to get back to the person that invited you. That's very important. And I'll see you all. God bless, and have a great weekend. Bye.